Okay, we're live. Looks like. Okay, it's been a while. I'm having to get the rust off
Oh,
here.
it really
Jesus
has.
God,
Oh my
it
gosh.
really has. And there we go.
I'm actually really excited for this game.
Yeah, no, same. I'm not expecting a clunker like you were saying. All
How
right.
many viewers do you think we get for a 9 a.m. game here?
Oh Jesus. Well, I know at least one. I know CMAT said he's going to, but ladies and gentlemen, we're back finally. Hello and welcome to US Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am joined by Shepley Hotel brother and two-time Madden 22 Super Bowl champion, Hero Austin. How's it going?
What's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Like we were talking about before it went live, it's a 9 a.m. game, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys play this morning.
It'll be real interesting to see if there are any, we'll just say early morning reads to start off here, but obviously really interesting one. You know, we were saying before we went live, I think you might think as well, this is the single biggest, in my mind, toss-up game of the wildcard round. Two, obviously, all-time BL greats, two guys on that Mount Rushmore of all-time better league users here. We'll start off here with the Vikings offense. I'll get to you on their keys of the game here after this first play, but Kellen Mond comes out and guns will be trapped to open things up. Dalvin Cook, not much here, and it looks like we're going to have our first holding penalty as well as against Ezra Cleveland, so that's going to be a quick decline there.
It.
All right,
wow.
Quick decline by Morty. Interesting.
Good guy Morty.
Yeah, good guy Morty here, showing up for the last, but what do you think Dan's keys are here against this top 5 Panthers defense?
I mean, after doing 30 seconds of research before this game, outside of like watching some of their games, I think it just comes down to Dan being a little balanced. Morty has the number one run defense right now, though. So that I think for him to be balanced, he's gonna have to get that run game going. So that'd be my key for Dan, and then obviously for Morty, just don't make mistakes. Let your defense play.
100%. Yeah, this is probably the best defensive roster, I'll say, at least in the NFC. I'll say that out of respect to what you've built there in Cleveland. As we have a quick dump off there, Dalvin Cook, not able to do a whole ton there. Gets wrapped up for about a gain of 3, and that'll be our first third down of the game, 3rd and 5. And yeah, I mean, for Dan, we have seen, uncharacteristically from Dan this season, we have seen him be a little bit loose with the football sometimes. Not only, has Dalvin Cook been coughing it up a couple times, but honestly, Kellen Mond has shown the propensity to, throw a pick or two as the game goes on in these big game situations. As my stream's already buffering a little bit, so if I'm a little behind you, Hero, let me know, and I'll try to fix that. But yeah, I mean, again, for both these guys, got to take care of the ball. Obviously, it's not like Morty has the most explosive offense in the world. As we'll
what a seam shot.
As we have a quick seam shot here, as you said, against the cover 3. Burns has room. Burns takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vikings.
What a play. Dan loves his seam routes. I don't know if cover 3 buzz is going to be the move for Morty here.
Yeah, you got to identify where the slot receiver is, and I'll try to fix it here because you're a little bit ahead of me, so I'll try to fix that as this goes on. But yeah, that's not going to be the move. Once you recognize Burns there in that slot position, you got to flip that cover 3 to where the buzz is on the, or where the, I guess, shallow safety is on the other side. But yeah, quick touchdown there from Minnesota. Not quite what I was expecting. As I said, more of a dump off situation here. But as Carolina takes field, obviously, Morty has shown the tendency to be kind of stagnant with his offense sometimes. I believe it's a bottom 5, bottom 10 offense of the league in terms of yards per game. What are his keys to the game here, in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, based off some of the games that I've seen from Morty, when he is just very balanced with the play action and getting Christian McCaffrey involved, that's when he's really dangerous. If he can get Christian McCaffrey going, and then that opens up his play action game, because he likes to come out under center predominantly. So if he can get Christian McCaffrey going, I think that really opens it up for him. So that'd be my key to the game for him, at least offensively.
He can get real sticky in the open field as we
B
wide open and will take that shot. Victor Jenkins with a touchdown Panthers. Wow.
Oh my God, that was wide open.
Explosive plays here to start this playoff. Again, not at all what we were expecting, but we have a quick 7-7 ball game here, Al.
Incredible reads at 9 a.m. Eastern time.
Oh my goodness. Lord. I couldn't do it. I'd still be half asleep.
Yeah,
wow.
No kidding.
So egg on our face here, as we were both saying, it's key for both guys to kind of take care of the ball, have more of a West Coast offense. We have 2 just explosive passing plays, 2 touchdowns here. Barely time to breathe here in this Better League wildcard game, but man, 7-7, and well, I wouldn't expect much more of that. I think those will be 2 of the final big plays, big chunk plays we're going to see this game.
Yeah, I definitely would not expect too much of that, especially from the Panthers defense here.
100% here. We have Alex, we have CMAS. I'm sure more guys will show up as this game goes on. Very obvious cover 3 here out of Morty. Again, Kellen Mond making serious adjustments. This is a dangerous Panther secondary, as I was saying. Got to be on your P's and Q's. As Kellen Mond will step into the sack there. Not the best pocket presence there from Dan. Kind of really stepped into that one, and that'll be a second 14.
Yeah, it almost it looked like he just got sucked into like a weird like QB animation. I know it happens sometimes with like Baker where they like step forward and you can't once they step forward they get kind of stuck in it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was definitely not good pocket presence though. If it was user control.
Not whatsoever here. Sends an edge blitz, gets picked up. Nice using though. No one really open, although the hitch route's open. Ends up throwing it up. Intercepted by Shannon Witherspoon. Pick 6. Yes, it is. Touchdown, Carolina.
That's what we were expecting from the Panthers defense, not that first drive bomb they gave up.
I can only assume that was a misclick by Dan. He had the hitch route to Dalvin Cook wide open. Instead, just kind of hucks it up there to Jeremy Chin. And, yeah, that's going to end poorly, like you said.
I got to say, and it's, no disrespect to Dan, but, some of the reads he's made this cycle are just so uncharacteristic.
Yeah, it's especially late cycle with Norman Fletcher, once it got that Omaha, once it got everything going, he was just so just deadly efficient. You really could not bank on a pick. And yeah, like you were saying, it's hasn't been, I would say, the best cycle out of Dan in terms of, again, the passing game. Obviously, he doesn't have any of those easy mode abilities as we have a subscription by Taint. That's another Miami brother. Thank you so much. We have a corner route. Beautiful read there to Reeves. Excuse me, that kind of tripped me up, but gain a 20 there. Nice bounce back read by Dan. Taint saying poop break BL football. Shout out to Taint, man. Again, that's another Miami brother, and we guzzled meat together, folk of the chow. You absolutely love to see it. First and 10 here again. There's so much going on, and again, this is another cover 3 buzz situation. We do have a handoff here. Dalvin Cook, nice way to move with his blockers there. Falls forward, gain of 13 and a first down for Dalvin Cook.
That's actually a really, really good run right there from Dan. Very patient, waited for all the blocks to get set on the second level too.
Yeah, it's sometimes, especially when you see an initial lane like that, you want to just hammer that sprint button and just, go for it. But yeah, like you said, you did a really good job there of being patient. Again, another edge blitz here. This time it gets through. Kellermond throw out a sack, and that would not come through. And that's a dangerous game to play against Dan, but, you got to give him credit. It's worked twice.
Yeah. Got to take care of the ball. Get at least a field goal here if you're Dan. Just take care of the ball. Keep the game close.
Absolutely. This time we will audible to have the buzz on the other side, as we will have once again play action. Drops back as he goes to the corner route once again, wide open. Justin Jefferson, the best receiver on this field from Minnesota.
He didn't catch it. I'm challenging the out of that one.
I'm sick.
Dan, what are you doing? Challenge it.
Oh no. Does he even
realize it's 99 overall? I can't imagine he didn't get both feet in there, no?
And now Morty coming out in 4-6 on a 3rd and 10. I don't know. There's a lot going on right now. And I'm scared, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 10 here again. Only halfway through the first quarter. A lot has happened already.
Oh my goodness. I don't even care about that timeout in the first half. I'm just using that challenge.
As once again, my stream buffers, so I'll try to fix that later on as we have, come on, no one really open, although he does have that edge open, really try to force it. He eventually goes to the dump off, nowhere near the first down, as he's going to probably take his 3, and we know, with Madden 22, any kicker can make this field goal from the 40, so he should be fine.
Oh my gosh, that's got to be one of the most annoying things about Madden. It's just so unrealistic.
It really is. So, Tucker making that crazy field goal against the Lions kind of screwed everyone up, because now everyone in Madden can make that kick, because once again, I'm probably behind you, so I'll try to fix that here, but that should help. 14-10, man. Just, thoughts on this ball game so far. Again, we're only halfway through the first quarter, and there's just been a lot of action here so far.
It's certainly shaping up to be a good one. I just think Dan needs to lock in a little bit, and at least offensively, he's had a couple bad reads, throw out of sacks. Once again, I don't like the decision to challenge there, but it's shaping up to be a good game.
We have barely seen this Panthers offense. I think only, 2 or 3 plays, and we'll finally see them here as we will have the 1st and 10. Morty does love those comeback routes on the left side. Take it from me, as he will do a user blitz. Interesting decision. There it is, that comeback route. And DJ Moore with a beautiful one-handed catch. Yeah, you let Morty lock into the passing game. It's gonna be tough.
Yep. No, that's a good read by Morty. He got exactly what he wanted there on that play.
Or they're
And I
sliders
really
from
don't. I
Panthers.
really don't like this defense approach right here. Like three down linemen. Like that's just
Yeah.
setting Christian McCaffrey up for success here.
Yeah, no, not against McCaffrey. Again, McCaffrey does have that evasive. I would almost compare Morty to what Little Alex does with Antonio Gibson, where he can get real sticky just like that in the open field.
Sticky icky.
If you let him, a nice little subtle juke there breaks the ankles of the Minnesota, and that's a gain of 13. And yeah, you let McCaffrey loose in the open field. I really think that is the defensive key for Dan, is contain McCaffrey at all costs, and then, history says that Morty will probably give you 1 or 2 picks as this game goes on, but if you're able to contain McCaffrey, contain those big plays, that really is, I think, the thing for Dan that might win this game.
I just don't know if there's any reason to come out in 3 down linemen in Madden whatsoever, especially with how run blocking is this Madden.
It's an interesting decision here as Christian McCaffrey will spin, take it for, again, about a gain of 8, 3 for 31, good efficiency out of Morty so far in the running game. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be the thing, is like Morty can attack you in so many different ways with this roster he has. It's just, Dan's just gonna have to pick his poison, and so far we both think he's picking incorrectly, as he has the RPO wide open, and wow.
Occasionally that happens. I don't know why that happens.
It happened
like easy to read.
I mean, that's frustrating. That's a gain of 10 or more instead.
Yeah, easy.
Goes wanting there now.
But I don't know.
I was about to say it comes down 5 wide now.
McCaffrey right here.
Motion McCaffrey, yes, he will have McCaffrey wide open instead. Seam shot, DJ Moore, touchdown, Morty.
And that's the risk you run right there with using the safety, bringing him down. I mean, you got to stick with DJ Moore there.
I mean,
if I'm using a safety, the safety that I'm using is on the side of really his, I guess, not his best weapons, right? Like if I'm gonna keep my safety in place wherever his best weapon is. So DJ Moore right there, yeah, I'm letting the CPU cover that. You know what I mean? At least that would be my approach to it.
It's very rare that he'll take, and I'm just saying this from having played him like 8 times this cycle, it's very rare that he'll take a straight up seam shot to Tommy Tremble. Usually he's like on a drag or a corner, or like there's some like breaking route that he's on, right? So if he's in the slot like that, you can have your safety drop down, because he's not going to take like a deep shot to Tremble really at any point during this game. But again, that's me with having the knowledge of having played him 8 times, so I don't like begrudge Dan for not knowing that. Nice corner route there once again to Jefferson, and I mean, down 11 here. I'm sure this is a situation that Dan didn't really expect to be in, but he's gonna have to lock in here, like you said.
No, I mean, he's still totally in this game. It's the first
100%.
quarter.
100%. Yeah. Nah, he's fine, and I think he knows that, as he will once again drop back, rolls out pretty quickly here, goes to the dump off. This is Smith with the interesting spin there, but it does work, able to fall forward. Get about a gain of 7.
Is it just me, or does it look like Dan's kind of like focusing way more downfield right now?
It does seem that way.
That was wide open from the jump.
Yeah, and that's just not, as he will do a handoff here again. I don't know if they're going to give him the first down off that. We'll see what the call is. 3rd and inches, but yeah, I mean, that's just not the approach you want against the secondary, like you said. I mean, again, it's the best secondary in the NFC. Dante Jackson, C.J. Henderson, Jeremy Chin, like all these guys, and I don't know. It's a tough ask. I'll just say that.
For sure.
Chucking it downfield all the time against him, even though it has already worked once. As he will.
This is an easy inside zone right here. Just take it. Yep.
Should be. We'll see what he's able to do. Inside zone. It's Dalvin Cook again, not able to get it. And once again, you're ahead of him. So try to fix that, as he does have no huddle here. So I'll get to you in a second. 4th and inches. As he's this is a really dangerous.
No.
Oh my goodness! As he drops way back. A succulent dot to Burns, and that will end the first quarter. Man, he timed that perfectly.
I know he did. If he does not go possession catch right there, Burns is not coming down with it. Honestly, I thought he had nothing there. Good composure by Dan, because it looked like a panic throw was coming.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that could be one of those plays where we look back, like if Dan's able to come back and win this game, that could be one of those plays that we point at being like, one of the most important plays here, because that could have been real bad, like you said. 1st and 10 here again, just starting out with the second quarter, already 21-10. Carolina's he will motion Reese to the outside here. Call him out once again inside zone here against his defense. Instead, he will drop back a quick dump off Dalvin Cook, 1st down, falls forward too.
There you go. Take what he gives you.
And this
He likes to come out in that formation. Every single time he comes in that formation, Morty needs to expect a drag and probably something to cook, whether it's like a dump off or like a little out route with the running back.
as he will, yeah, once again, not against this D line. Quick tackle there by 95, and that's going to be 2nd and 10. And yeah, I think there's an ability that, yeah, Fletcher Cox does have inside stuff, so yeah,
100%. Yep.
The power of his side, not going to work.
You have to spread the Panthers defense out as much as you possibly can.
Yes.
I don't like running under center like this against this defensive line.
Not so much. He has once again good user. He doesn't have a whole ton. Kellerman will take off. He can't take a hit here. Woo!
Oh
no. Woo! All right. It worked out.
That was risky. If Morty just got a hit stick right there, that ball was flying 5 yards backwards.
Yeah, or even just gets like a second Panther there as well. The quick handoff. Dalvin Cook, once again, nothing doing. This Panthers run defense is really showing up here. And again, like you said, this will be expected. First-ranked rush defense in the league. Gives up, I think, about 59, 60 yards per game. He just, that's not how you're going to be able to attack this Panthers team.
No, you got to spread them out.
Absolutely. I'll ask you real quick. Actually, I'll ask you after this drive. Think about like which playoff result so far has been the most interesting to you. Just like, okay. Most unexpected, most interesting, like however you want to take that as well. Again, power once again, Dalvin Cook, nothing doing. 2 Panthers just waiting for him. And now slightly more difficult here, 3rd and goal at the 3. Again, 2 inside runs. I don't love the approach.
Right now.
He really is, yeah. And that's something he's going to have to recognize. You want stretches. You want just like runs to the outside, again, where you can get that Panthers D-line as stretched out as possible.
Yep, he's coming out in a bunch of 4-6, 4-4, like he wants you to run into the box.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, he trusts his secondary, like you said, you've got Chin, Henderson, Dante Jackson, all those guys. As there's a stretch here, once again, nothing doing, and will we see more aggression here? I expect that we will. Is this going to go no huddle, which I don't love. I probably would have come out.
Pick your play.
Yeah.
The huddle.
He will drop back here. Kellerman does have it, though. Smith able to come down with that touchdown, Vikings.
Yeah, shut us up, Dan. Shut us up.
You've got those 4 rings for a reason, baby. Shut us up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was an interesting drive. Like, it felt like so many times really Dan was on the edge of disaster there, but ends up with the touchdown, and now, Carolina going to have to respond. That's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, you got 4 tries to get it in from the 4-yard line, so he's like, I'm just going to try to pound it in here 3 different times.
For sure.
And then he goes to his bread and butter and actually passes the ball. That's what I'm saying. I would have come out in like pistol or like shotgun and see if I could get him spread out and give myself a better chance of just reading one of the holes for the run game there.
Yeah. Fortunately, I think he got a bit of a user lapse by Morty there as well. I think Morty was kind of stuck in no man's land with his users. He will have a counter to the left, a play call that I love, and McCaffrey once again gets loose. Oh my goodness! McCaffrey with one man to beat, getting a little sticky on him. Oh my goodness, McCaffrey! Goodness. You gotta watch yourself once again. Woo! Woohoo!
Dude, McCaffrey is like a beast.
No, he really is. He is the one guy that terrifies me.
But like, oh my goodness.
No, he terrifies me whenever I play him. As he will once again. Oh my goodness! I thought Turner's gonna get that this time. DJ Moore able to come down with it once again. DJ Moore just chunk play after chunk play here for this Panthers offense. And I really was not expecting that. This is not the way that Morty operates. But man, he is super locked in on offense so far.
He is really locked in. It's been a really good offensive game plan for Morty so far.
It has, and
I like the stretch here to the left.
I do too. Yeah, you got to switch it there. There we go, as he will. Not quite a stretch here. Instead of power once again, McCaffrey. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Nah,
those, like, little, very subtle moves that Morty's got with McCaffrey. Like, I don't see that very often.
He doesn't do those violent, like, spins or anything like that, but yeah, the little subtle jukes with evasive, it's real dangerous. Now you got to watch Tremble here. You really got to watch Tremble here, as he will loft it up. First dangerous read, Guidry. Almost able to come down with it. That was a shaky one out of Morty.
That was a touch pass that probably wasn't necessary.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the best read either way, but yeah, the touch pass there really almost screwed Morty over. Now 3rd and 5 once again. Maybe the first time all game where Morty's really had to think. And we'll see what he's able to do here. Once again, comes out in 5 wide, not even presenting the threat of a run.
Interesting. So yeah, this is a perfect like audible to getting McCaffrey in the backfield, and you got 3 down linemen.
Which he's already done once, but this time not doing it as he will. Drop back, has McCaffrey one. Oh, let me shut up, intercepted by Harper. Will this be pick six? It is not again. That's why I make those reads. I thought it was wide open to Harper with the jump, and Dan's got life, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the game, Vikings.
I mean, I could be wrong, but Harper looks like a pretty tall DB, and I know Dan loves some like taller DBs, some athletic DBs.
He sure does, and he will drop back, and now we may see Dan locked in. Burns spins into back to the inside. Kelman 10 for 13. Both users, honestly, both users having a really good game passing, despite what we just saw. And this could be a barn burner here. You know, this could come down to the final play here. I'll ask you now. What was the most interesting or like unexpected or whatever result in your opinion as Dalvin Cook has wrapped up once again?
I feel like we still have a lot of games left, but I think
for sure.
I mean, obviously the Austin Warren game was a good one. I mean, you know, I think everybody knows that Warren's a pretty good user from Top Madden, and it certainly showed. Like he took over the Texans, and I don't even think he lost more than like 1 or 2 games the whole season after he took over. So that was a good one. I'm really excited for the Steele versus King game. Actually, I think that one has huge implications on the entire AFC. Actually,
I would call timeout here if I'm Morty. Oh my goodness, this is not.
He is all jumbled up.
What you want? Although, yeah, no, yeah, a couple guys wide open there. Burns will take it out of bounds there. That Morty got way too cute on defense there. As my stream keeps buffering, so I'm gonna have to keep doing this here.
And I think that's the second or third time we've seen the dagger concept in the first half here. That might be one of Dan's go-tos. Might be something to pay attention to in the second half.
Really might, yeah. A lot of people run that dollar sugar defense. I really like. I get the appeal, but yeah, if you have kind of like an unbalanced wide receiver formation like that, it can get real messy. So as he will go the dump off here, Dalvin Cook once again able to make the most of it. About a gain of 7. To me, well, we got no huddle here, so I'll talk after this play here. Once again, 2nd and 3. He will base the line. Once again, goes play action here. Takes away dump off. May have the. Oh my goodness! I think he was about to have the post open, but
yeah, he was just about to have it.
Yeah, D-line showed up in a big way there from Morty.
Yeah, it was about to be wide open. I think he had. I think it was Justin Jefferson on the post there.
Yeah. Whew. May have prevented a touchdown there, but to me,
what about you? What about you though? I mean, like, what game have you seen that maybe went a different way? Or
I mean, I almost hate to bring it up. I mean, I'm lying. I don't really hate to bring it up, but that CMAS Justin game.
Oh yeah, how did I even forget about that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we have once again play action here. Again, good usering here. No one really open, although Kelman does have the first down, and that's gonna be rough too.
Dan accept this though.
Immediately,
wow,
no remorse.
Dan is ruthless.
No remorse out of the 4-time champion. But you know what? It's playoffs. I'd be the same way. I'd be the same way.
Yeah, but after Morty declined the 1?
Oh,
man.
Well, you know. Yeah, CMAS isn't just his
time. Dan was like, you know what? I appreciate your consideration, but I'm accepting this bad lyric. Yeah, no, I totally forgot about that game. I guess it's probably because we've been in the playoffs since like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, no, for real, dude. Already like one of the longest playoffs we've had in really the wild card round.
Yeah.
Yikes. 2nd and 9 here. Once again, he's going to be using Falk as he will drop back again. My stream keeps buffering, which is frustrating, but he will not have a whole tunnel, though. Kelman takes off. What the? Fumbles it! And 95 picks off. That is Fletcher Cox, I believe. That is a massive game-changing play here. Again, Kelman takes a hit for the 2nd time. This time coughs it up. Big play by Carolina as this half comes to an end.
That's not Dan's game, man.
No, it's
That's
not.
not your game, Dan.
It's not. And I'll say this, and I know, like, it may sound overreactionary because he's only down by 4, but I really do not think that Dan has, like, entirely shown up to this game. It's just been very jittery from him on offense.
I would agree, and honestly, if Morty doesn't make that read on last drive, I mean, we're looking at 28-17, and he has the ball, so.
Right. Andy's about to get the ball to start the second here. You got to remember that. So Jenkins will take. Oh my God! Oh my Lord! As he drops it. Probably for the best there. That would have been some.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh man, that's funny.
Sheesh. And yeah, at this point, if you're Carolina, even if it's only a field goal, able to be up by 7 with the ball again coming out of halftime, I'd feel pretty good in this situation if I'm Morty. Definitely better than I may have been expecting coming into this game here. Ooh, this is a little interesting side here.
Interesting look here, huh?
Morty loves just like creating plays on the fly, almost like backyard football, just kind of drawing.
Oh my gosh, there's like 4 routes converging on each other.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So he will end up going to the angle route this time, able to land a hit stick first time out here by Carolina. That was an interesting concept there by Carolina.
What was that clock was running that entire time right there. That's the most bizarre part of that.
Yeah, that was interesting. We got Little Alex, we got Dirk Diggler, shout out to the NFC North, we got Lucky, we got more of y'all. Shout out to y'all, and make your presence known in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to just talk to Hero the whole time, I'm trying to talk to y'all too. Community engagement here on Better League Network. Let's go 3rd and 4.
An interesting route there.
Will come out 5 wide. I don't know about that one.
Oh no, what was that?
I mean, he had the bubble screen open for it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm definitely not throwing up a 50-50 ball to my running back.
No. Morty's gonna want that drive back. That was a sloppy one.
Yeah, the clock management wasn't great. Probably could have ran it.
Oh, let this bounce. Yeah.
I
got scared for Dan there. I thought I was going to hit him in the back. But yeah, that's probably going to take us to halftime here, assuming nothing crazy happens. Just give me your... Oh, what's up?
All right. Just watch Dan cook up like a seam shot or just some immaculate corner here. Yeah. Corner route.
He'll do something
if there's somebody to do it, you know what I mean? It's Dan.
Yeah. I mean...
Man coverage from Morty? Okay.
This might...
I'm looking for Justin Jefferson or Burns here. 100%.
This might end up being a run, honestly.
You think so?
Well, yeah, kind of. No? Okay, well, let me shut up. As he uses Burns, as he will have the drag route open there. All right, one more play. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, he's got one more play. I don't think he's going to be able to get anything here. But...
Yeah, you never know.
So just, again, assuming nothing crazy happens, just give me your thoughts on what has been just an action-packed first half.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been as entertaining as we expected it to be. I think, once again, 2 very seasoned users in Better League, and
I think the way the game has gone, they've both made a couple mistakes or done things that I guess you would kind of expect from 2 users that are in the wild card and both sitting at 11-6. It's like not a shot at them, but I think in terms of like in previous years, I think Dan would make less mistakes, and obviously Morty's had a couple of big runs. So I would like them both to just kind of clean it up in the second half, because you don't need Kellen Mond to be scrambling up the middle. You don't need to be panic throwing to the sidelines. Just like, just a couple uncharacteristic plays. But, I mean, still, 21-17 going into the second half. I mean, it's shaping up to be a really good finish here.
100%.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, uncharacteristic plays out of the Vikings, like you said. I also think Morty's had a couple uncharacteristic plays, like that shot in a double coverage to Tremble, the shot to McCaffrey there in the last drive. Like, those are not reads that Morty usually makes. He's usually very, very conservative in the passing game, like almost to his detriment sometimes. But this is already more deep shots out of him than I'm used to seeing, as we have a trap concept here. Once again, McCaffrey has all sorts of room and able to spin for the first down.
Ooh,
nice holding call, and you best believe he's hammering that accept button shot to the 4-time champion.
I just can't get over the fact that Morty declines the first penalty, and Dan has just been like, yeah, right.
Like, all right. Thanks for the decline, but
yeah.
Hold these accepts as a stream buffers once again. Might be a bit behind you. I'll get that fixed after the play.
The bench concept.
Yeah. Has the bench concept going. Has A wide open. Is going to, I believe, the first catch for Tremble. Ooh, a little stickiness now.
Tremble.
Oh, get off me! Get the fuck off me! Oh, my goodness! That's a runaway train right there, ladies and gentlemen. Going beast mode on him here early in the third quarter.
Okay, I'm getting Tremble involved in the game way more now if I'm Morty.
Yes.
What was that?
As we have a halfback screen and oh my goodness, the diving tackle does not work again, McCaffrey. I mean, every time he's gotten the ball in McCaffrey's hands, it's been a big game. It really has. Like, and it's really only when he's taking these, like, ill-advised deep shots that the game plan gets stagnant for him. This is more what I expect out of him. These quick RPOs, you have to the flats, you got to make sure to guard those. This is Allen Robinson with, I believe, his first catch of the game. May has just turned all the way around. Horrible defense out of May there.
Oh, Dan was just playing like, just don't give him the touchdown.
Yeah.
But all he needed to do right there was like click off. I mean, he had the support in the back. He gave him an extra like 10, 15.
Yeah, click off or just square up. I mean, it's Allen Robinson. He's got like, what is his speed? It cannot be that high.
Like 44.
Regardless, oh my goodness!
Oh my God.
What was that out of Morty? I'm sick.
I mean, come on. That's exactly what we talked about at halftime. There's been a couple plays that, like, what is going on?
And if I'm Dan, I'm punching the air. That really could have been a pick six. And again, it's coming out. I hate this. Like, run the ball. It's been working here. Oh my gosh, Tremble.
If he holds on to it for just a smidgen longer, he's probably got DJ Moore in the back corner.
Yeah. This is where I'm hitting him with a nice little stretchy stretch.
Oh, yeah. Give me like a stretch RPO type look here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give you those multiple options. He's going to...
Or switch Trimble to running back and just let the man eat.
Yeah, honestly. He'll break every tackle, apparently. Yeah. 3rd and goal here. You have to do some very specific things to stop the QB sneak in this Madden, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'll say is he will not do it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh, you can stop the QB sneak? I never would have known.
So you do, I'll let you know. You know what? I'll let you know after the stream's over. That's what we do.
Yeah, don't say it on stream.
No, I would never. I would never. But I'll give you a little DM here after this game's over. But yeah, 28-17. You know, questionable read there on 1st down. But again, good result here for Carolina. That really has been what this game's felt like. It like both users are kind of living on the edge of disaster on offense. But despite that, it's still a high scoring game, 28-17.
Yeah, no, I think that's the perfect description of how this game has been. Honestly, Morty probably just double tapped A, trying to hike the ball, and that's why. That's the only thing I can think of. There's no way he made that read legitimately.
Yeah, no, I've never seen Morty do that ever. Yeah, that had to be a double tap A, like you were saying, and this is interesting. You know, a little press up cover 4. I don't hate the play call here, as he will drop back again. My stream continues to buffer. I'm sorry about that, as he will once again have the crosser wide open. That's been hitting consistently here, Justin Jefferson.
It has. Yeah, he keeps coming out. He keeps coming out again tight. I mean, he's loving that formation today. It hasn't been the same plays, but there have been similar concepts for sure.
Yeah, which is so no issue with it. Yeah, if it's working, it's working. And again, Morty again, similar concepts, continues to come out in these edge blitzes, which I don't love. Is it leaves guys wide open just like that. Dalvin Cook spins right into the tackle there out of Ramsey again. Kellen Mond, 15 for 19, a great stat line here out of Kellen Mond, but at the same time, you feel like he's been a little shaky despite that.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that way. Maybe we're just over-exaggerating it a little bit, but...
Boy, he is audibling a lot. It's Dalvin Cook once again. I mean, I think you got to just pack the running game up for another day at this point. I mean, look at that. 12 for 19. It's not happening for you.
I mean, I liked his idea of at least staying balanced, but...
Oh, for sure. But, you know, in playoffs, I mean, I don't think he's gotten a single run over like 3 yards, so... We're just kind of down bad right now. Has the dump off wide open. Finally sees it. Smith, wow, able to come down with it.
Big play.
Last possible second is hey, good guy Morty extending to the sideline there. The coach picks Smith Jr. up. He'll love to see it.
You know, I will say this, like, every user kind of has their go-to plays. I just don't know if Dan has, like, those go-to running plays. Like, I think it's very simple to say, yeah, just do inside zone in this formation, but I think some of the inside zones in certain formations just don't tend to work as well as others, if that makes sense.
It does. A little quick dump off. That would be a loss of 2.
Oh my gosh, he had a wide open tight end right there.
Yeah, it just
uncharacteristic read.
Yeah, like you've been saying all game, Dan just seems a little like uncomfortable. I don't really know what the right word is, but like he has not been his normal self in the passing game.
Nah, he hasn't.
Today, so he will once again go play action. Has a couple guys wide open. Whoa. Instead, takes a deep shot.
Oh no!
Again, I mean the dump off, dude. Like I don't know.
Yeah, he had Dalvin. No, it wasn't not Dalvin Cook. It was his tight end was wide open.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and now he's had third of a mile.
My point. Like it just seems like he's looking upfield way more.
Yeah. And this is where you're playing right into the Panthers' defense hands. You know, forced to throw it deep against the secondary. I'm scared here as Jefferson able to come down with that quick wheel route. Nice concept there. So he will probably go no huddle again. Yep, go no huddle. Will he try to run the ball here? Despite how it hasn't worked, as he will go to the quick dump off Dalvin Cook once again. 2 similar concepts, 2 similar dots out of Kellen Mond, and once again 3 for 3 on 4th down.
Throw. Yeah, that was a ballsy throw. It looked like that linebacker was going to be able to get there.
Alex making himself known, 6 viewers at 9:30 a.m. I love it. I love it too, Alex. And I love you, baby. Maybe I'll see you in the divisional round soon. We'll see. Kellen Mond once again steps up. Good pocket presence. He will dump it off there. Dalvin Cook.
That's the Dan we love.
It is. That's nice, the most composed he's looked all game, honestly, in the pocket. You know, even though it was only 3-man rush, I really liked what he did there. 2nd and 2. Once again, he will hand it off, and once again, I mean, this Panthers front 7 is just licking their lips here. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, well, he keeps coming out in gun tight. You're trying to run out of gun tight, but once again, this Panthers defense, you want to spread out. You want to give yourself the best opportunity to be able to make the read on where that inside stuff is going to disrupt the run play. And when you bring all those players inside the box, it makes it so difficult to make that read.
Yeah, he's really playing into Fletcher Cox's hands here. A whole lot here. A dot there to the dig route. Burns almost able to fall into the end zone. That was a hot one out of Dan.
That was a good one.
Saw where the zone was weakest, exploited the user kind of dropping down, and Burns having himself a day. Six catches, 151 yards for the deep threat.
Let us find out Burns has a breakout game in the wild card round. and that's why Dan said some bad reads today.
Oh my god, I'd be sick. I'd be absolutely sick. As
QB here, what do you think?
As he will do a fullback dive. Finally, the run game works. Touchdown, Vikings. Great drive there out of Dan. Yeah.
It's a good response.
And Dan's been a step behind all game. I don't think he's had the lead yet in this one, but at the same time, he does keep having these kind of bounce back drives in situations where he needs them. And again, despite the shakiness of like how it's looked, I do have to respect like the results here out of Dan because he's been behind the 8 ball here, so he will once again drop back helm on. Not much going there. The wheel route once again continuing.
Hey, shout out little Alex on the wheel route right there.
Shout out little Alex, baby. Hey, the wheel was open, Alex. Just remember that. Could be in the hall, but
that'll get a comment for sure.
100%. Cody going way back to the initial 4th down, conversion saying, "Wheel, I would have just took the 3 there." Yeah, same. I mean, well,
I don't know. Down 11. At that point?
Yeah, I don't know. Just because like Morty has looked pretty efficient offensively, you're having trouble stopping him. I don't know.
I really like that decision.
I wouldn't have come out in no huddle. I'll just say that. That was an interesting one. Finally, McCaffrey gets stood up there again. 6 for 72. I believe that's the first time all game that this D-line's really shown up. Good user play there as well. And now 2nd and 9. You really need to get Morty in obvious passing situations because, again, history shows that he'll throw up 1 or 2 bad reads. And once again, I might be a little behind you on this play. I'll fix it afterwards as he will go. Play action here. No one's open. Ends up dumping it off to Tremble. Tremble breaking tackles. This time, it's not.
Tremble makes it, to his detriment.
Not for the benefit of Carolina. And ladies and gentlemen, listen, I know it's early. I got up for this game. Hero got up in this game. I need y'all to get up for this game right now. Put your phones in the chat!
Oh my gosh, I love it.
We're here.
3rd and 15 here. This is definitely not what Morty wants here.
No, it is not.
And exactly what Dan wants. He's got a little momentum after that last drive. I look for DJ Moore here with that post route.
Yeah. And again, I can tell you from experience, I don't love Morty's chances on this one. I'll just say that. You get him in 3rd and long, it can get kind of ugly sometimes. We'll see what he's able to do here. So we motion McCaffrey to the left side once again.
Once again, they're stacking the routes there. I don't like that.
I don't hate it just because the Moore route should break early, but it's not going to be open. He might have wide! Chucks it up! DJ Moore is wide open! A dot by Tremble and a touchdown! Panthers!
Oh my gosh. He got caught using the safety again.
Again, for those of you just joining us, not the first time that exact thing has happened where... Wow. The one route you can't give up on that play is the deep post.
Literally the only route.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
If anything, I'm just taking my user linebacker and just following DJ Moore.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
oh my gosh.
If you get some dot on the sidelines, I'm okay with that, but you cannot allow that. That's a defensive lapse out of Dan that I'm sure he'll be kicking himself over. And now, I mean, this drive feels do or die. Like, if he's not able to put at least 3 up on the board here, it could get real tough for him with the way McCaffrey and Tremble have been playing.
Oh, 100%. He has to score on this drive. Just with the way with the way Morty's got Christian McCaffrey running when he has ran it. I just don't see it. But
we got Tim showing up in the chat. We got Steele showing up in the chat as well. I absolutely love the heart out of y'all, the heart out of the Better League. And finally, we got some commentary here on Better League Network. Gets trapped on the D-line here. Goes to the quick dump off here. Dalvin Cook able to get about a gate of 8. And yeah, you got to be looking underneath at all times here against this Panthers defense, like I've been saying.
I mean, despite the shakiness, like 22 of 27, 300 yards, like it's not too bad.
No, the stat line is perfectly fine. Yeah. We'll see what he's able to do here. Once again, only 3-man rushes. He this time take it away. Although I was about to say the in route's wide open. Instead, he will go to the quick dump off there. Can't complain when it's first down.
Oh, there's Burns again, securing the bag during the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Watch him get X Factor after this game.
If that is it, then wow, what a
Devs over Devs, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Season 4 playoffs, Devs over Devs. We're here. First and 10 here. Again, about 7 minutes remaining in this one. It's Kalaman just making a litany of adjustments. Once again, obvious cover 3 here. He will drop back as he is able to get throw out a sack. Smith. Ooh, I'd watch those just random spins there because Morty can't land those hit sticks. Didn't even try there though.
Yeah, don't love that. As a conservative truther, I definitely don't love that. Honestly, I got that from you last cycle. No joke.
Yeah, dude.
I saw you going conservative. I'm like, you know what? I trust my stick skill.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the left stick is the best stick, if you will, as he will drop back once again. Has a few guys wide open, goes to the crossing route there. Once again, Burns, I mean, shout out to him, man. He's having himself a night.
Yeah, he really is. It's a good drive so far for Dan, though.
It really is. This is probably the most composed he's looked in terms of, he's consistently taking the easy read. He has not tried to force it yet. We'll see what he's able to do here is, once again, really got to come out with at least 3 on this one. Once again, will drop back, has the post out open, Burns once again. And there's his breakout for sure.
They are literally hitting each other with the same play.
Wow.
The irony behind the fact that Dan gives up the PA deep outs, and then Morty does the same exact thing.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
If you see somebody come out in that formation or that setup, you can almost expect to post.
Yeah, you really can. Post
There's a really good percentage of posts. You know what I mean?
Something like that, yeah. And now, again, Morty, Dan continues to apply the scoreboard pressure on Morty. Really, Morty has not had a 2-possession lead yet. He continues to not have one. Gonna have to put together another nice drive. And once again, history does show that over the course of the game, Morty will give you 1 or 2 bad reads. We'll see if it comes here in this situation. Oh my God. McCaffrey jumping for joy there. I got the ball, guys. Look at me. Interesting.
You see, Dan's bringing everybody into the box there.
Yeah, running cover 6 too, which is sometimes a broken play. Dan's Dan's trying to figure things out, and now again, I don't love Morty coming out in 5 wide.
I don't either.
But you got to always have the threat of McCaffrey out there as he will drop back. No one's really open. May try to force it to McCaffrey. Yeah, Victor Jenkins ends up throwing it away. Just a lot of vertical routes on the field there. Again, Morty has just been very aggressive with these. It's not what I'm used to seeing out of Morty.
Yeah. You see the difference there, though? Like, Dan did not use the safety that was on DJ Moore's side, and it completely bagged up that play.
Yeah, you can't get too cute sometimes on defense. You got to just trust your guys and say, we'll have nice in route there. Down Robinson. Robinson has room, takes it. Pass midfield. Oh, my goodness. Robinson continuing to fight.
Yeah,
that was a hot one out of Morty. Yeah, really nice. Yeah. Jenkins, 13 completions, 335 yards. It's been nothing but chunk plays in the passing game.
He had the DB completely froze.
Yeah.
That was a great route combo. I like that play.
Nice little concept. Had the angle to the other side as well. Once again, this time McCaffrey gets stood up. And this is a bad timing for Morty to have the run game go stagnant, but it looks like that might be what's happening here. So we'll see what happens. And another thing about this drive is
cover 6 again, by the way.
Yeah, it's interesting. Although he's going to come out in a little, All right, it works out. Oh my goodness, McCaffrey doing his damnedest here. Is that will be about a gain of 5, and it's like you want to. Obviously, you want to put 7 on the board. I'm not, breaking in news when I say that. You also want to run down as much time as you can, no matter what the result of this drive is, because, you want to give Minnesota as little time to drive as possible, but, Carolina with only 9 rushes. Interesting. Will we see him pull a CMAS here in the playoffs and not get us to his 10 rushes? I doubt it.
I think Jenkins has that QB sneak. I think he's good.
Yes, he will have the trap. Nothing doing there. Daniil Hunter shows up in a big way, and now 4th and 8 on the 45. You're not in field goal range.
You got to go for it here, I think.
You think so on 4th and 8?
Yeah, I mean, you're on the 45. You're in no man's land. It's the playoffs. Like, put the game in your own. Oh, it's 4th and 8? I thought it was 4th and 5. I don't know. 4th and 8 is a little bit more difficult to chew off.
Oh, gosh.
I think he's going to end up bunting.
I mean, I'll say this: I don't hate going for it, but man, you got to have some.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He might pick.
you got to have some
drive
cojones
right
on
there.
you to get this one. All right, 4th and 8. If he does hike this biggest play of the game here, really is. We'll see if
I look for
Morty
DJ Moore.
has a dot in him. He will drop back. 3-man rush does not have it. Well intercepted by Harper. Will this be a pick 6? Only the quarterback to catch him. He will not pick 6. Minnesota.
That was he made that decision before he even hiked that ball that it was going to McCaffrey, and it was not a good read.
Yep.
Oh man. I mean, I like the aggression there, but yeah, that was a predetermined read, unfortunately.
All right.
But hey, he's got 2 minutes and 40 seconds and 3 timeouts. Like Morty can do it.
I'll say this, and yeah, Cody actually making the point that I was about to make. I'd almost rather that pick 6 happen than it just be a regular incomplete pass, because then Dan's able to run a lot of time down and probably drive for a touchdown. Now you've got all sorts of time. You really do not have to worry about the time here if you're Carolina. Just coming out in your bread and butter. We have not seen a lot of McCaffrey. We've not seen a lot of Tremble this 4th quarter. Do you? You did not have to throw it deep. As we have the shaky cam here for the first time all
Well,
day.
that's the only thing about that take though, is now he's got the full momentum, and
He does.
He's got the receiver icons that are hitting during the play. So I mean, I don't know, man. That pick 6 was huge.
He does. As we'll go once again to the quick dump off there, Allen Robinson, and not a lot of speed there on the outside. So we'll go. I don't love no huddle. You have time, but I don't know. We'll see what he does here. I'm scared. I'm scared for my life here. As I'm Morty Stam. As he will drop back.
I just feel like there's a
Oh my goodness! He just locks it up and drops it. I mean, Tremble was wide open.
Yeah.
Morty might be lost in the sauce right now. He seems a little
panicked would probably be the right way to put it.
Yeah.
But here, like 3 down linemen, like just inside zone it. You got 4 downs to get this. So
once again, only a 3-man rush as he will get the up off here. Tremble does have. Oh my goodness! Tremble continuing to break tackles. Sheesh.
I don't know what way this is going to go, because quite honestly, like Morty seems a little bit off right now.
No, he seems way off, but at the same time, it's like both users have seemed off this game, but it's it's 39-35. It's been a high-scoring game, so like I don't really know. I don't really know at this point as well. Oh my god! Watch out! Intercepted on the slip screen, and that may seal it. Touchdown, Vikings. That's game.
Wow, Dan. Dan with the 2 crucial user picks. Credit to him, man. Credit to him.
And that's Morty just forcing the shit out of the slip screen there. I mean, May had that bagged up all the way.
Yeah.
Oof.
You almost like... God, I hate the fact that it ended that way. Like, I want to like come down to like the final play, not like the complete implosion by Morty there with 2 straight pick 6s. Like that's
2 seconds left on the 5-yard line. Who's got it in him instead? Yeah, it's. I mean, you got to give Dan credit, like the quick recognition. Taking away. Both times he tried to go to McCaffrey. Taking away McCaffrey really nicely with his user 2 user pick 6s. That is skill on Dan's end, but yeah. That this one hurts if you're a Carolina fan. This one hurts for sure, because he played real well up until it really mattered, and things got rough for him. As I mean, you got to score, and you got to score real quick here if you want any chance of survival here. From Morty's perspective, he's just got a lot of stuff going on. As he will take a deep shot here, intercepted once again by May. The illegal forward pass will be declined, and that will do it. Big shout out to Dan. Again, it was not always the prettiest game from either user, but Dan making the plays when he needed to, and it's he's going to come away with the win here.
That was like the Dan clutchness
for sure.
That I missed this cycle. Like, I really want to see Dan make a run with this team. I really do.
I do too. Yeah, he's going to play. So, I guess it depends on the Alex P-Town result, but if that goes the way that I think we both think it will, he's going to play Cody next round in the 5-1
and then
game.
you would play little Alex.
I would play little Alex, yeah. Assuming.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really interesting game. Obviously, Dan and Cody know each other super well. They've had battles over the years. I really don't know. Well, I would give Cody probably the slight edge in that game.
I mean, I feel like anybody that has easy mode has to be...
Yeah.
the way you lean. And I hate the fact that Madden is that way. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's hard for me to look past like, and Cody's already a very efficient user, and then you give him like 2 with Gunslinger. It's hard for me to like pick somebody over him with that.
And
I mean,
Cody did already beat Dan in the playoffs without Gunslinger, and now that he has it, it's just like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, although like you and little Alex with, you got Escape Artist and he's got Escape Artist and Lamar. I mean, that's significant too. I mean, let's not make it sound like Gunslinger is the end all be all. I mean, it's
100%.
not, but it certainly helps. What kind of punt was that?
That was one of the worst punts I've ever seen in my life. Wow.
Yeah, not sure what.
And
he's doing
actually, if you're Carolina, if you're Carolina, take the
You
field
can take a field goal here.
right now.
Yeah,
Literally right now. Take the field goal.
take a field goal and then go for the onside kick.
Yes.
Yeah,
But he's not going to.
that's what the analytics would say.
The spreadsheets, the analytics, all that,
Yeah,
what
right.
I love to drop in game day. Yeah, that's what they would say. As
All right.
yeah, nice in route there. Would have loved that more a couple drives ago, but here we are. As
Look for Trimble here.
does Morty have one more touchdown in him this season? And
Oh, bad read. Bad read.
Intercepted. As
Wow.
this
Complete
entire
implosion down the strip here. My goodness.
this entire fourth quarter, Morty's going to want back.
Yeah.
As Ebukam goes down, we're going to have to stick around to see what that injury is, because that could be kind of impactful. I believe Ebukam leads this team in sacks, so.
Oh, really?
He does. Again, based off my
It's a
torn
it's a
labrum. I'm
labrum.
sick.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sick.
man. That's
Last defensive player of the game, and Ebukam goes down. But I don't think Dan's going to really care. 46-35 victory here over Morty. Obviously, we're going to get to interviews here in a little bit, but just give me your overall thoughts on this just wild card game.
I mean, Morty was definitely a little shaky here in the fourth quarter, but you got to give credit to Dan for making that one user pick on the Texas route. I mean, with the number of route concepts that work very well with running backs in this Madden, I mean, he made the right decision and covered the Texas route. And then honestly, like getting a pick six on a screenplay like that, that's just a great user play. Like he kind of had an idea what Morty was going to do, and I mean, Dan clutched up.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, as much as the narrative should be Morty fell apart in the fourth quarter, the narrative should also be, Dan, after really struggling on defense all game, stepping up, making the two biggest user plays of the game on either side. He did a really, really nice job, and we will go to the Discord now. Obviously, I'm sure at the very least Dan will show up here, and I assume Morty will eventually, but Dan's already here. Shout out to the winner here of this wild card game. Dan, give me your overall thoughts on the game before we get to questions.
Well, what a game it was. First of all, I want to say big props to Morty because, like, come on. He woke up at 6 a.m. to play this game. Like, who does that? And you, Connor, 6 a.m. to calm a game? That's even crazier.
We're here.
But yeah, I love the energy. But it was a great game. It was a very frustrating game for me, especially on offense, because if you look at the stat line, it was like Dalvin Cook had like 13 rushes for 17 yards, something like that. I thought, everyone says like how much of a passing user I am, but like it's so important to have confidence in the running game because, you don't want to be too one-dimensional or anything. So that frustrated me. Even though if I was scoring a lot of points today, I wasn't feeling comfortable moving the ball actually. So it was pretty frustrating, but the Morty's D-line was just unbelievable. Just totally getting dominated in the trenches and everything like that. But thankfully the team persevered and we made some great plays at the end. I'm just really proud of the way, it stuck through the plan and competed all the way through. And, it was just some good defensive plays at the end, flipped the game, and just excited to move on.
So I have to ask Dan, I mean, we normally associate Morty a lot with, a very conservative passing game, loves that kind of West Coast approach, loves his dump offs to Tremble, to McCaffrey, etc. Instead, he comes out, chunk play. It feels like every, and really in the running game as well with McCaffrey, it felt like almost every time, like, he got the ball in the first half, he just was able to, score in just a couple plays. Like, I'm sure that kind of took you by surprise. What were What were the adjustments that you were able to make to finally get those crucial stops in the fourth quarter when they were so desperately needed?
Well, I had to get heavy on defense. I normally don't like to do that because, if you pass the ball, the linebackers are useless. But I had to get a little heavier. Unfortunately, I lost both of my outside linebackers that I spent money on free agency, Jalen Smith and Shaq Thompson. So they're out for injury. They might be out for the rest of the year. But unfortunately, I lost them. So um, that might have helped, but yeah, he did a good job with the RPOs and stuff. Morty loves the RPOs, the RPO bubbles, and all that. Did a good job jumping off to McCaffrey and everything like that. And yeah, McCaffrey was eating all day. So I figured once we got like him on a 3rd and long, and he was forced to pass the ball, I felt like, hey, maybe we'll get a stop and get the ball back, and then we can score and take the lead. Um, I thought that moment was on that 3rd and 15, right, like at the beginning of the fourth quarter, around there, and he bombed me for a touchdown. That was demoralizing. I thought maybe the season was over at that point, but thankfully, the next time he got the ball, he went aggressive on 4th down. I guess just didn't want to give me the ball back down 3, and thankfully, we made a good play. It was just a game of inches right there. Like it's just a millimeter off of like giving up that 4th down and probably losing the game. So just game of inches, game of milliseconds. That's the game, and that's the beauty of it.
Absolutely. Hero, you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, 2 questions really. Did J.C. Burns have a breakout? Because you were just torching Morty with J.C. Burns.
No, man, just he's my guy. He's my guy. So
yeah, no, he's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, 16 rushes for 20 yards. But we were saying it before the game started, like we think the key to success was just having a balanced attack. I think you still managed to do that. My other question was just, do you feel like you gambled a couple times with the safety that kind of got you in trouble?
Oh yeah. I thought I played pretty bad defensively. I mean, it's Madden 22, so like even if you play good on defense, you're probably going to give up points. But I played pretty bad. I was doing some cover 4 stuff and just kind of bringing that safety down. He caught me like on a slot streak. He just, it's just like the one little sliver of the field that deep quarter is responsible for. He just burped it multiple times, and the other time I just sent everyone. So I was just getting a little aggressive, and obviously just vacated that deep middle of the field, and he scored an easy touchdown. So yeah, it wasn't a good game on defense at the beginning, but felt like the adjustments were made, and we were able to lock it down when it counted.
100%.
I agree.
46-35 win, obviously, over Morty's Panthers. Very up and down, by both of you at times, obviously. Wasn't always like the cleanest game necessarily, but just a really, really entertaining game for the people, for the return of Better League Network here. You do move on to the divisional round. If the Alex P-Town game goes the way that I think we think it's going to go, you're going to play Cody in the next round, but obviously, we won't talk as if that's like a guarantee thing necessarily, but just like, what's your mentality here heading into the divisional round, and then just like final thoughts on the game before we wrap things up?
Oh, playoffs is playoffs, so you just got to give it your all. But Cody and I obviously played each other for years. We know each other. We know how we play and everything like that. But Cody got Gunslinger, man, and he just torched me earlier this year. Like, it wasn't fun. You can check the score. It was probably like 50-20 final score. So definitely going to have to put a better game out there. But, it's the playoffs. He's going to give his best game. I'm going to try and give my best game. So hopefully, we played a lot of classics over the years. So I would anticipate that it would be something like that.
Absolutely, man. Again, big shout out to you. Moving on to the divisional round. Shout out to the NFC North. A lot of your divisional brothers here. We're here to support you. Alex and Tim, I believe, both showed up in the chat at different points. So, that's just divisional brotherhood right now. And you'd love to see when people aren't taking questionable force wins against each other, they're really locking in here with this NFC North brotherhood.
I love that division, brother. I love them. We stand by our division.
Anyway, again, congrats to you again. Not the easiest game whatsoever. Big matchup against Morty, and you're able to come away with it. he will move on to the divisional round to play either Cody or Little Alex, depending on the result of the Alex P-Town game. Hero, anything I guess you want to say before we wrap things up? I should let you talk as well, I guess.
No, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. No, I was, just great plays down the stretch, Dan. Like, those 2 user picks were huge. And, like, I was saying it on the stream, like, the number of different routes that you can pull off of your running back, like, whether it's a little hitch, whether it's an out, a Texas route, or, like, that little, like, streak play that a lot of people like to use with the running back. It was a great read by you defensively on that user. And then, honestly, like, the screenplay, I mean, just predicting what he was going to do there. Those are just two massive plays down the stretch. So, congrats! I'm looking forward to whoever you play. And like I said on the stream too, like I think there's a run in the Vikings this cycle.
Thanks, Hero. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I won't agree or disagree. Just not wanting to kiss a death here, but yeah, and big shout out to the league as well. We had a lot of different guys here in the chat and the stream at different points, and for such an early morning game. So big shout out to y'all. Better League Network is back, and this will not be the last time we broadcast one of these playoff games. So again, congrats to Dan, 46-35 win over Morty's Panthers, who will go home here in the wild card round. The divisional round will start soon, but obviously we still have 2 more wild card games. Hopefully, I mean, God, I hope they're done today. If we end up having to wait until Tuesday, I'm sick. I'm punching the damn air if that happens. But congrats to Dan, and that will be the end of the stream. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.